What's going on, everybody? Crypto Headquarters here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my top 3 cryptocurrencies for the month of April. Obviously, as we know, March was not a very kind month to the cryptocurrency market overall, as many cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, took a complete nosedive to the prices that we're seeing today. However, in today's video I'm going to be talking about 3 fundamentally sound cryptocurrencies that I believe have a very, very bright future going for them. So with that said, I'm going to jump into the disclaimer of the video that says none of the information in today's video is investment or financial advice. This is just simply my personal opinion. Please do your own research before investing. Invest at your own risk. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Consult a financial advisor if necessary. As for transparency purposes, I make sure to outline before I talk about any cryptocurrency in the video today if I am or am not invested into them at the time of making today's video. So with all of that said, guys, without further ado, let's jump into it. Before we completely jump in today's video, I do want to begin with the fact that traditionally these top 3 coin videos for whatever month that we're talking about on my channel have been focused on the fact that I believe that the coins that I'm talking about in today's video or in videos in the past will have a huge month. However, right now, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, altcoins, the whole market is in a very, very bearish overtone. And with that said, no cryptocurrencies have been performing well. So in today's video, I'm going to be focusing on 3 fundamentally sound cryptocurrencies that I personally believe will see real world adoption and then coincide with the increase in the price of their individual coin or token. So that's going to be kind of the outline for today's video. It's not going to be a video surrounding the fact that this cryptocurrency is going to skyrocket 80% in the next month or in the next week. There's this and that that's going to increase the value of the overall cryptocurrency X amount. Today's just going to be focused on 3 fundamental projects that I believe will have a successful future in the short term and in the long term amidst this very, very bearish market that cryptocurrency is currently in. So with that said, let's jump into the first cryptocurrency I'm going to talk about. The first cryptocurrency that I'm going to be including in my top 3 coins for the month of April is none other than Nano. So Nano is a cryptocurrency. I've done multiple videos on my channel in the past, spanning from everything from the development of the Nano project, as well as news, updates, and announcements, and even what the Nano cryptocurrency actually is. As for transparency purposes, I am invested in and do hold Nano in my portfolio at the time of making this video. I've been holding Nano, for those of you guys who are interested, since the Roblox days, before it was formally rebranded into Nano. And I've seen the Nano price hit the likes of $34 at its all-time highs and then come tumbling down to this $5.13 mark that we're seeing today as of making this video. But to cut to the chase, the reason that I'm including Nano in this month's edition of the top 3 coins is for one simple reason. I think Nano is a genuinely great cryptocurrency and blockchain project, and the reason that I believe so is because it's tackling a few fundamental issues that other cryptocurrencies have not been able to tackle yet, or at least be as successful as Nano currently is. I also believe that Nano has a real case for real-world adoption in a few ways. What do I mean by that? Well, over on Nano's website, we're going to see that Nano, again, tackles these 3 fundamental issues I was just talking about. Instant transactions, 0 fees, and the idea that Nano is infinitely scalable. So, in many ways, these are 3 kind of buzzwords across cryptocurrency. I know there's 6 words here, but you guys get the idea. The fact that there's 0 fees, it's instant, and it's infinitely scalable are 3 things that other cryptocurrencies besides Nano have tried to accomplish, but have yet to see the same success that Nano has. So, some upcoming news for Nano that has me optimistic in the future here is the idea that Nano is using smart cards as well as a point of sale in order to get real world adoption. So what do I mean by this? If you don't know what smart cards are essentially computerized cards that can run certain programs via supported terminals. Like I have said, these cards are used all over, with leading credit card issuers, governments, and companies being some of the common users. They are known for their high-end security protocols. With this, right now, they are not widely integrated into ordinary POS or point-of-sale terminals or used widely by the world's unbanked population. However, that's the issue that Nano seeks to address. The majority of the population may not be able to secure a smartphone, however, but with a smart card valued at $1, access becomes easier. In the end, there will be more users paying for everyday goods and services using Nano coins. So with Nano being infinitely scalable and the fact that transactions are instant, and we've seen that, I've covered other news on my channel where the Nano team has sat down with executives and people from the Coinbase company over there, and they've tested out their wallet, which is actually able to send Nano instantaneously between their smartphone and mobile application wallets. So that's cool as well. But what I'm really trying to get across here is that Nano has a real case case for seeing mass adoption. Right now, there are over 250 locations worldwide that accept Nano as of making this video. The Nano team knows that for it to get visibility, a partnership with several businesses around the world is vital. So while Nano is competing in the space of Bitcoin as well as Litecoin, some people have called it a game changer, while others have felt inclined to refer to it as the Bitcoin killer. So I will not go as far as calling it the Bitcoin killer. Everybody knows that Bitcoin is here to stay, at least for a good while now, and while Nano has seen some real world success, I think the case for it to become mass adopted by businesses and to see people actually use Nano in the real world is something that you might be seeing more of. In fact, that might actually be you if you actually go into a store and want to purchase something with cryptocurrency. Nano might be the best option. So I just think that this is a solid project overall. I think that at $5.13, Nano is grossly undervalued. I honestly think that this cryptocurrency, as soon as we get out of the bull market, could see a pretty big, bear market, could see a pretty big run up moving forward here. But again, some awesome news for Nano coming here. And at the end of the day, it's just a great, solid, fundamental project that I think has everything going for it, from the team to the development to the actual idea and the fact that Nano has real world success. The next cryptocurrency that I'm going to be talking about is Polymath, and Polymath has become one of my favorite cryptocurrencies as well as one of my favorite blockchain projects within the past few months. So as it currently stands, I'm not invested in a Polymath and don't hold it in my portfolio at the time of making today's video. However, in the near future, I do plan on adopting a position within Polymath as soon as the cryptocurrency market tends to bottom out here, whenever that may be, and when we might have a few indicators of a potential altcoin or Bitcoin bull run in the next few months. So with that said, I do think at 33 cents, Polymath is a potential entry point for anybody looking to investing in Polymath, at least for some period of time. I am not an investment advisor, and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research and invest at your own risk. However, I do think 33 cents is an intriguing price point. But why do I think Polymath is so grossly undervalued at this current price point? Well, the reason is because just like Nano, Polymath is one of the most fundamentally sound projects that I currently believe in. So coming in at a rank of 106th overall, Polymath is outside the top 100, leaving a position for many people who want to get in early on a project that I believe will be successful, making it that more intriguing. But why is Polymath, why am I so high in this cryptocurrency? Well, many of you guys know, and if you don't know, I'll quickly explain what Polymath is. So Polymath plans to use ST20 tokens or security tokens in place of ICO in order for cryptocurrencies to come up with a new token as well as raise funds for their new blockchain project. With this, they plan to do it legally as well as comply with some regulations with the SEC and CFTC. So while there is a lot of other things that go into Polymath, basically Polymath wants to replace the issues that surround ICOs as they currently stand, as many of them turn out to be scams in one way, shape, or form. And at the same time, many ICOs, the crowdfunding that goes into that, the way that it's developed, the way that people go through that process does not comply with many of the regulations and standards that government agencies and regulation come to uphold as it currently stands. And with regulation on the horizon, Polymath is going to be proved to be a vital cryptocurrency moving forward here. So with that said, why Polymath? Well, as you guys can see on this chart, this was over on Polymath's blog. You can see that Polymath offers a lot of advantages that other cryptocurrencies and traditional markets don't. If we go through the top, we see that they have the KYC, or Know Your Own Customer, baked into the protocol. This allows for transparency. When people are investing into ST20 tokens, you know information about the company as well as the company knows information about the investor. You have to be validated in some way within the Polymath network in order to be able to A, invest into ST20 tokens as they come out, or B, become a company that wants to create an ST20 token easily and efficiently. So there's a lot of transparency that goes here, and there's a lot of credibility and legitimacy to the Polymath platform that's not currently available within ICOs. And just to run through the list, we have the idea that it's decentralized, there's no tech skills required, as well as it complies with a lot of legal aspects as well. But specifically, let's talk about the tech skills required and the fact that you really don't need them to launch a Polymath token, at least relatively. And with that, I'm going to be going over to an article over on coinjournal.net, which explains the new partnership that Polymath has formed with CrowdMachine. So blockchain startup CrowdMachine has announced a partnership with security tokens platform Polymath. The company said the partnership will enable companies and developers to build blockchain agnostic applications and smart contracts without needing to know how to code, enabling them to easily and safely interact with security tokens powered by Polymath. So we know that Polymath offers a securities token platform that allows companies to launch their own asset-based security securities easily and inexpensively. With this partnership with Crowd Machine, this will allow the platform Polymath a competitive edge in the new offering, will allow companies to execute more quickly and efficiently than they would otherwise. So a pretty big partnership for Polymath moving forward here as they begin to transition into being the not only the easiest way to launch a security token or an ST20 token, but they want to incorporate themselves with companies that allow them to easily and safely interact with those security tokens powered by Polymath. So some pretty big news here as well. But the transition into my final thoughts and opinions on Polymath, I think right now Polymath is in the very early stages. As we can see, Polymath only became tradable on February 1st, 2018. So this is a relatively new token that's come to the marketplace, as well as a relatively new project overall. And right now, we haven't seen the adverse effects of regulation hitting cryptocurrency or blockchain companies and startups. However, when that comes into play and ICOs start to take a big hit, I really do think that we're going to see the Polymath token as well as the Polymath company and the Polymath market cap increase overall as well, in regards to the fact that many people on the Polymath team believe that the securities market will be $10 trillion by 2020. And whether or not you believe in that price point, whether you not believe in that prediction, I do think they're onto something in the fact that security tokens and security assets will only be increasing in the future, and I really do think Polymath is going to benefit from that. So that's going to do it for the second cryptocurrency included in today's video. Let me know what your guys' thoughts and opinions are down in the comment section down below. The third and final cryptocurrency I'm going to be talking about today has quickly become one of my favorite cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects, much like Polymath has in the past few months. And that cryptocurrency is known as Enigma. So as it currently stands, I am not invested into and don't hold Enigma in my portfolio at the time of making this video. And the reason behind that is the same as the reason I gave behind Polymath. The fact that I don't know how much lower Bitcoin as well as cryptocurrency is going to go. Hopefully we find a bottom somewhere, bounce up from that, and continue in an upward trend going into the future here, but I'm not really sure. I'm just trying to react to the market moving forward here. Hopefully we don't go too much lower, but at the end of the day, I think it's unlikely that we've already bottomed out. So who knows where cryptocurrency is going to go. However, I am holding my limited amount of fiat on the sideline right now in order to react to the market accordingly. But enough rambling from me. I will talk about Enigma and why I am so high on this cryptocurrency. So with a rank just inside the top 100 and a market cap just under $100 million and an individual token price of $1.30, Enigma has quickly, like I mentioned before, become one of my favorite projects. And the reason is, if we go over to the Enigma website, we're going to see that Enigma is going to solve two major issues that blockchain faces. The first of which is privacy, and the second of which is scalability. One of the reoccurring themes in today's video between Enigma and Nano is the idea of scalability, which is going to become huge in the future here as cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects like Enigma and Nano face increased user adoption on their network or whatever the situation may be, and they have to be able to scale accordingly. So with all of that mentioned, how is Enigma going to tackle the issue of privacy? Well, right now, smart contracts and the information that they process over and compute over is public and transparent, leaving a lot of industries, such as on the Enigma website, such as personal data, credit, healthcare, and the IoT or Internet of Things, on the sideline because this private information they don't want to be viewed transparently and public. But Enigma's solution to this is through secret contracts. So secret contract is a contract where the underlying data processed in the contract remains encrypted at all times. Nodes in the Enigma network do not see the data they compute over, yet they can publicly prove that they have run a computation correctly. What is so interesting about secret contracts is that the issue before was how can you prove that these nodes have run a computation correctly if you can't see the data they compute over? Well, Enigma's found a solution to that by using nodes that actually don't see the data they compute over. However, they can publicly prove they have run a computation correctly, opening the door for many industries to use the Enigma protocol moving forward here and secret contracts in order to develop their dApps or decentralized applications. So moving forward here, what is some other additional news about Enigma? Well, Enigma's data marketplace goes live ahead of schedule, and this is over on cryptoslate.com. This will be linked in the description down below, just as everything in the video will be. But in a somewhat unexpected announcement, developers at Enigma have revealed that the mainnet for their data marketplace has been released ahead of schedule. So why is this important? Well, the Enigma data marketplace is a decentralized platform that allows for the construction of novel dApps or decentralized applications in a secure and safe manner. It is sandwiched between the core protocol and applications layer and has been designed to be fully compatible with Catalyst, Enigma's algorithmic trading library for crypto assets. So first and foremost, why is this big? Well, the Enigma team and the Enigma project are releasing things ahead of schedule. This, if you guys don't know, is one of the biggest things that I am looking forward to with the Enigma project. Any cryptocurrency that's able to release themselves ahead of schedule on their roadmap instead of behind it is something that I really look forward to when looking into a project. So many projects out there right now are behind on their roadmap or still in development with things, as cryptocurrency and blockchain technology is still relatively new in that regard, leading to the fact that the promises they may have made in the past may not come to the fruition in the future, leaving a lot of investors or people looking at that cryptocurrency from the outside very, very unhappy. And Enigma is completely smashing the competition in regards that it is coming out with things on the roadmap ahead of schedule. But the Enigma marketplace is so important because, like it mentions, it's a decentralized platform that allows for the construction of novel dApps in a secure and safe manner, especially with the utilization of secret contracts, which are coming out in the future here. The Discovery, which is coming out in the future, will introduce secret contracts 1.0 as well as improve the overall dApp data privacy, and this is coming forward in the future. So I know I jumped ahead here, but in the future here, along with the data marketplace that was just released, which allows for the construction of decentralized applications within the Enigma protocol, secret contracts are coming soon and will be able to be utilized here moving forward. So not only is the Enigma team moving forward and actually making great progress, but the fact that the way that they explain it on their website, these things are actually coming to fruition right in front of our eyes and is actually going to be happening and actually has happened is huge as well. So right now, like they say in their tweet, the Enigma team remains ahead of schedule with today's mainnet release of the Enigma data marketplace live now. We're excited to announce our launch partners and more details to come. So come to our blog and read on. So one of the main issues with today's blockchain-based platforms is their lack of data privacy functions when operating in conjunction with smart contracts. Enigma's latest release aims to change all of that and is looking to create a new protocol which helps developers realize the true potential of decentralization. So truly decentralized apps, privacy, everything's going into this data marketplace and allows for the construction of dApps that truly are decentralized. As you guys can see, there's a lot of reasons to be high in Enigma, especially when you factor in the idea that Facebook, as well as other news stories out there right now, have suffered from the release of private information that people aren't too comfortable having out there, which is led to backlash to those companies, organizations, as well as businesses. And Enigma, in a lot of ways in the future with their privacy protocol, can aim to solve that. Though right now they are focused on the data marketplace and secret contracts, I know they have mentioned over in their blog post, as well as I have a video where they specifically mentioned the Facebook data breach. And moving forward here, Enigma can aim to solve some of those things, especially as it is a cryptocurrency focused on privacy and is very, very scalable. So that's going to do it for the video today, guys. Let me know what you guys' thoughts and opinions are down in the comment section below, and I'm going to cut to the outro of today's video. That's going to do it for the video today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Again, comment down below what you guys' thoughts and opinions are on these cryptocurrencies. I know in the past, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I've put in cryptocurrencies that generally I believe will have a huge month. However, with the cryptocurrency bear market, it's been very, very difficult for any cryptocurrency in particular to gain any traction amidst the bears that are pushing the market downward. So hopefully we can recover from this. Hopefully the next month, the month of May, the top 3 coins over there has a different look to it overall. However, these are definitely 3 solid and fundamentally strong cryptocurrencies, so who knows, they might be making an appearance in another video. But with all that said, I'm going to jump into the disclaimer that says none of the information in today's video is investment or financial advice. This is just simply my personal opinion. Please do your own research before investing. Invest at your own risk. Don't invest more than you could afford to lose. Consult a financial advisor if necessary. As for transparency purposes, I've outlined it enough in today's video. I'm invested in a Nano, but I'm not invested into Enigma or Polymath. Again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day.